This is it. Dun dun dun. This is it. Dun 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 dun. Look what you're getting. Dun 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 dun. This is the corner of my street. There's a dispensary, a marijuana cannabis dispensary that's been threatening to open for months. All right. It'll be open when you're open, right? Good morning, everybody. I don't need marijuana at 5 a.m. Unless it's a weekend. Nights and weekend. Come on. It's like the dad and Knocked Up. I'm a grown up now. I don't smoke up before work anymore. Oh, it's a foggy, hazy morning here in Boston Fair. Good morning and welcome to Live and Learn, the Morning Gratitude Show. How are you? I'm okay. I am grateful and I am blessed. And I express my gratitude daily. I start off my day with a gratitude list. It organizes my mind, soul, and spirit. It allows me it allows me some kind of ladder. I get a few steps on this ladder, a few rungs up this ladder, and it offers me a better perspective where I can better see my purpose. It's true, and I want to pay this forward. And I am grateful. I started off my gratitude list with what I call the foundation method. It used to be the foundation 5, then it was the foundation 6, then the 8, then it grew to 10. Now I just call it the foundation method. And it's not just to repeat myself over and over again for content's sake. It's to offer a model and something that I needed myself. See, when I got the idea for the gratitude list from Gary Piekler of Nerdrotic, God bless you, Gary. Thank you so much, man. It didn't come with instructions. It didn't come with a method, a model, an IKEA pictogram. No, I had to kind of cobble this together on my own. Now, I didn't, to be also honest too, and transparent, I did not look into, I didn't do a web search and see how it's traditionally done. It's 51 degrees out here. We got about 4 minutes until our chariot arrives. Good morning. Hi. Here we are at the bus stop. At the bus stop. At the bus stop. At the bus stop. It's supposed to be rainy. I'm grateful and blessed that it's not raining at this current moment. But I'm ready for it. I've got my raincoat, my rain jacket. I've got my a small umbrella in my knapsack. I'm ready. So I start off my gratitude list with the foundation. And I needed this foundation method. I needed to be able to repeat this, you repeat the same thing over and over again in a disciplined style. It's like, it is, I got this lesson in the karate dojos. It's called the kata, where you reproduce the same physical movement over and over again in order to give your body some muscle memory. So this is supposed to give you, me, especially me, a mental, spiritual, and emotional muscle memory in order to have the strength and form to pull this off. And it really worked. I've been doing this for 5 years. It's really helped me manage my anger. It's helped me manage my expectations. It's helped me manage my reactions to things. And I'm so blessed and grateful for this experience. I start off my gratitude list with the foundation. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes with being a bachelor, and my journey of sobriety with its dips and peaks, the bumpy road of the wagon, the little failures that happen here, there, and in between. Here comes the bus. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Here comes the bus. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the bus. And I say, it's all right. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Little darling, it's been a long and lonely winter. Here we go. Bus, bus, bus. 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 Aha. Bus, bus, bus. Here we go. Let's get on the bus. Awesome. Good morning. How are you, sir? Thank you. First bus of the day. First train of the day. First thing in the morning. Waking up. I'm a go-getter. I'm up and at 'em. And a big part of that is getting a good night's sleep. And I'm very grateful and blessed for that. If you need control over your life, well, firstly, get control of your sleep pattern. Get control of your sleep. It takes effort. It takes mindfulness. It takes practice. It takes applying yourself and doing it and setting yourself up for success. For me, it took getting my doctor's help because I used to drink myself to sleep. A 6-pack of beer, tall boys, Miller Lite tall boys a night. I don't want to miss my stop. I hope it's the Chinese lady. It is. It's our friend. Oh, she's returned to us. Did you just say the lady? No. It's an ill-fitting descriptor. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Like my mom would take these buses to the train station. Yeah. I wonder if she knew my mom. Questions for another day.
Stop requested.
Aha, here we are.
Quincy Adams Station. Red line and bus connection.
Here we go. After you. Thank you so much. Drive safe. God bless. Bus, bus, bus. Bus, bus, bus. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Have a good one. God bless. Ha They put the new concrete on the new sidewalk.
Okay. That's why anywhere for the road.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm grateful for lots of things. I'm grateful for my union job. I'm grateful that my union job gets me good benefits, health insurance, dental insurance, days off, leave of absence, that kind of stuff. I've had to use all of it. Like I had a hernia surgery at the end of 2023, and without that, you could take a leave of absence, a medical leave. I wasn't cleared to work for 6 weeks. I couldn't lift a darn thing over 20 pounds. I was healing, literally, my abdomen. And brings us to, well, some TMI involved in this. Do you mind? You okay with some TMI? That means too much information. And also, I don't know where to go with this morning show. It's so weird. I work with, I commute with so many blue-collar local guys. Lots of construction workers. And also mixed in with that are like halfway house people. It's not the same dude, I'll tell you that much. But it's like they always give you a side eye when they see me. They always give me side eye when they see me doing my show. And it's like, it's 5 a.m. You look like you want to start shit with another guy at 5 a.m. Why? Because he's obviously talking on the phone to somebody. Or did I just bloop the entire? Here we go. Did I just muff the audio and all of that? Do I have to retake that? I hope not.
Going down.
Very good. But it's weird. It's like no, you're not on camera. No one's trying to film you. I mean, get over yourself, please. I mean, if I was a woman doing this, if I was a person of color doing this, if I was someone from another country doing this, you would probably be least likely to, because lots of people from other places, that's how they communicate with people at home. So they don't know that I'm recording a YouTube show about hope and gratitude.
Lobby going up.
Doesn't matter. Oh, it's 5 a.m. and here we are. Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. Charlie card, T-Pass, coffee. Go. Yeah, let's get it going. Let's get it started in here. We got about 14 minutes until the first train of the day arrives to whisk us to the confines of Boston, downtown Boston and beyond, just over the river into Cambridge where I work. As always, we start off the day with a little bit of patriotism. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right, let's get it on. Let's do it. Let's grab some seat. Oh, awesome. Here we go. Oh. Hi. So yeah, I went to the doctor's yesterday. I had left work early. I'm fine. First things first, I'm fine. Getting old. Things happen. Get it checked. I'm grateful and blessed that I have a doctor, a primary care physician, and she's got a team, and that I'm able to use the online resources. Like my medical group has something called MyChart, which you may have too. It's an online resource where you can ask for prescription refills easily, and so I sent them an email on Sunday because I had something going on. Two things. It could have been two things. All right. One, I'm overweight. I gained a lot of weight. Excuse me. But you didn't say bless you. Thank you. You said all right. I gained a lot of weight. My mom passed away July 31st, 2024. But even before that, I was struggling with my weight. It started when I was recovering from that hernia surgery. I didn't do a darn thing for 6 weeks. I didn't lift anything, you know what I mean? So I did gain some weight during that time. And I got comfy with eating because when you're watching your weight, you have to watch what you eat and when you eat and how much you eat. It's a whole process, man. Been there, done that. But I've gained a lot of weight. And I thought I was having some irritation in an area, let's call it the inside of my upper left thigh and the insides, you know. And I was like, you know, my thighs are rubbing together because I'm so fucking fat, causing friction, you know. And you know, I would put some kind of, you know, adhesive patch or a Band-Aid just to, you know, give me a little comfort, you know what I mean? A little buffer between, you know, my pant leg and friction and my thigh and then my flesh, you know. So I know it's TMI land. Yet also, here's the gross TMI part. You know, it happens to human bodies. It happens. You just take care of stuff. Zits, you know, blisters. And I developed what we know as a boil on the inside of my thigh. And so I have a box of sterile lancelets. They're just like the little plastic things. You take the plastic tip off of it, and it's just a tiny sticker. You know what I mean? A tiny like point, a sterile surgical steel point, where you can. I use it to lance the bottom of a blister. Because I'm a chef, I'm a professional chef. It's very important that you take care of a blister correctly, that you drain it, you don't pop it indiscriminately. That's going to use a huge tear. And no, you use a lancet, and you at the base of your blister, you make just a little lance. You lance it just a little bit. You gently drain it. You know what I mean? Just tap it with some kind of gauze or napkin or, you know, or tissue paper, and let it drain completely. You know, clean it. You know, a little alcohol swab, but keep the roof on that blister. Don't tear it away. You know, that's the most important part. And then you just cover it with the Band-Aid. And then a couple of days later, you know, the roof is kind of, you know, settled down and adheres itself to your skin. It'll fall off naturally, you know. But leaving the roof of the blister is the most important thing. Because I'm a professional chef, I literally have a burn kit because I've burned myself so many times at work. Even my poor mom would say, look at the scars on my arms and my hands, my blisters and burn marks. And she was like, why haven't you learned how to not burn yourself at work yet, kid? And I'm like, it's an occupational hazard, Mom. I'm sorry. And she was like, oh, you poor boo-boo hands, you know. Oh, God bless you, Ma. I love you. So I had a boil in the inside of my thigh. It happens to people. It happens to men. It happens to women. It happens to humans, all right? So I took sew buttons. I was in a hot shower, and I took one of my lancets, and I decided to lance my boil. You know, in the shower, it wasn't coming to a head. It wasn't popping when squeezing it like a zit. It wasn't nothing was working. So I used the lancet, and just boom, and that nature happened. You get that satisfying crunch, and you know, listen, chicks out there women are weird. Women are strange. Women are gross. I love women too, but there's like pimple popping YouTube stations, and they got millions of views. They're so much more popular than our little station, and more successful too. But it's like women tune in to see like pimples getting popped, and you know, gross stuff. So it's like, you know, I didn't, you know, it was more tactile. I didn't see anything, you know, come out because it was like I was in the shower, so it's all in the water, you know. And so a little bit later during the week, it's the area in my inside thigh is irritated, and I'm thinking it's because I'm so chubby that like I'm causing myself blister friction, And so I put on a couple of, adhesive gauze, pads, you know what I mean? Like big Band-Aids. And a secondary Band-Aid. And so when I pull them off, it takes a layer of skin with it. And then now I'm fighting now it looks like a blister without the roof. And I know how important it is to keep the roof on a blister, because that's how you get infections. Because that is a big open sore, literally. So it needs some, love. It needs some attention, So I wipe it down with alcohol, pour a little hydrogen peroxide on it. Over-the-counter Neosporin, hot shower, gauze pad, keep it, and it's having trouble healing. So buttons. So I went to the doctor. Firstly, I looked it up on the internet. And so apparently if you lance a boil, you run the risk of infecting yourself. The bacteria, good morning, and the junk that's inside of your boil didn't completely get out of your body. It's trapped in there with all the healthy shit. So now you've unleashed, all of the nasty shit that was, safely inside that boil into your flesh and into your muscle and into your skin. So it's like, now I'm thinking, holy shit, do I have a blood infection? Am I like fighting something major? So I used the MyChart thing. I sent my doctor's office an email. I was like, hey, this is what happened. I lanced a boil. And now I have this irritated patch of skin on my near that site. Oh, good. They got rid of the dead. They got rid of the pigeon egg. And so I sent them an email on the MyChart app, verbosely explaining what I did and how it looks, and they were like, hey, you better get in here and let us check that out. And this was yesterday morning. First thing, 8 in the morning, they're calling me, being like, we got a couple of spots open. And now my mind's in over drive, being like, oh shit. Like, what did I do, just that's worry. But also you balance worry with action, taking care of stuff. So buttons. So I went to the doctor, dropped trow. I have no shame. I don't care. He's a doctor. I went there for a reason. And he's a nice kid, a young guy. Just do you mind? Here's a privacy. Do it. He's like, yeah, doc, don't worry. Just pull the. Here, take a look at. Take a look at my crotch. Here's my crotch. And took a picture. He got a consultation with the senior doc on, and then they checked it out, and they were like, well, it's not infected. It's irritated. You're not. It looks like that you don't have what you think you have. It's like, it's not from lancing the boil. It's probably more friction from being fat. And that it was good to come in, get it checked out, and just keep doing what you're doing. If it gets worse, call us. We'll get you on antibiotics. So I did not have to. I don't have an infection. I don't need antibiotics. The doc said I might live. Ain't that cool? Yeah. And I'm grateful and blessed for that entire experience. For the live and learn. Live and learn. I mean, if you're going to lance a boil, maybe call your doctor's office first. I didn't know until I did that web search. I didn't know about that lancing a boil could be kind of so precarious that could happen. But thinking about it, it's like, oh wow, that makes complete sense. Yeah, so buttons. 5:13 a.m. Train will be here at any second. It's like every time that there's some kind of construction going on, they always use it as an excuse to lollygag. It's like clockwork, or like reverse clockwork. Oh yeah, the future of the show. I don't know. I mean, I get repetitive. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I feel like there's no new ground to be paved here. And then with the whole fucking side-eye thing from, you know what I mean? It's disconcerting. It's like, I don't know. It's like, geez, it's just, like, you shouldn't care what other people think, but also, this is kind of a tough neighborhood. I mean, you gotta keep your head on a swivel, and don't make yourself a mark. You know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. And the train is coming around the bend any second now. Oh boy. Well, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. We'll see about the future of the Gratitude Show. I mean, I am grateful. I am blessed. I've done several hundred of these gratitude shows. I really have. A lot of them have been privated, you know, but I've been doing it for years. And the trains are coming. We'll end the show with the train coming, as we usually do, and wish you a happy day. You can hear that? That's the sounds of the baby pigeons. That's a baby pigeon. Can you hear that? Uh-huh. Here comes the train. All right. Mind the yellow safety line? Got that? Okay. And here comes the train. All right. Alrighty. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Have a great day. Stay grateful. And leave a comment in the comment section. What are you grateful for? Do you have things to be grateful for? Yeah, you should. You might. You must. Life ain't a bowl of cherries, but it ain't all that bad either, especially once you get your head around gratitude. And how it can improve your life. All right, make America grateful again. That's right. Okay. Well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you again with more gratitude. All right. Bye.